capital campaign commitments as of June 4th. Now, as I've just indicated to you, today the commitments are 906. So since June 4th, there have been additional commitments. And we anticipate there probably will be additional contributions. There are people who are being contacted, older members and so forth, who have moved away, who have indicated an interest in donating to the project. Now, the other thing I want to point out is our best estimate of the cost of the project has risen to about $855,000. We do anticipate that there will probably be additional costs once we get in. There's decorations, etc. So we clearly need a cushion in order to be sure that we can complete the project. Let me also point out that thanks to a very generous congregant has put up a loan, a line of credit, that we have the money available with a $500,000 that has already been contributed. We have the money plus loan money to pay off the work that will be finished within the next month or two. So we can do that. So the issue really has to do with okaying money that's donated by everybody to the capital campaign to approve that, to spend, to finish the project and to pay back that loan. So that's the purpose of this. So as before you in this little green sheet, what the board and the project team would like to suggest as a motion, which I would ask from the floor, to increase the previously approved spending limit for the sanctuary remodel, $753,000, not to exceed the amount that has been or may yet be committed to the capital campaign project. So the point is, if somebody gives a donation of $10,000 tomorrow, we would have the option of using that money to help finish the project. So that's the point of the language. And not need another meeting to approve, yes, another spending limit of such and such. So that's the point of this. And that's really the purpose of this whole meeting. So I'm basically now open this to the floor. Oh. I so moved. So you move, according to the wording of the updated information, increase the previous approved spending limit for sanctuary remodel not to exceed the amount that has been or yet to be committed to the capital campaign for the sanctuary remodel project. Okay. It has been moved and seconded. It is open for discussion. Oh. Okay. This is now open for discussion. Yes. Actually, Wilfred from the Finance Committee, I think, has a quick statement. Would you like to come up and do it or shout it or what?
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Finance Committee, I'm proud to announce that we had a unanimous decision to support the changes in the capital campaign. And so, pardon? This is discussion. No, my committee, yeah, the Finance Committee, okay, has done that. So, we're just saying we've been following it. All right, thank you.
So the board and the project team and the Finance Committee have all agreed to this, yes. Yes.
I apologize for not attending the other meetings, but can you tell me what happened initially when we started talking about this? There was a second point that was going to be voted on about the bathrooms needing to be redone and the money that it would cost for that.
Okay. We have very good news as of the last couple of weeks, and that is that the original proposal our contract that was signed with Bees actually did include renovation of that bathroom to be ADA compliant. So that is the movement of the sink and the city approval of that for ADA acceptability is either it's mostly done or is in the works, and that's part of the project. And it is not additional, it is not requiring additional funds.
That's very helpful, and I appreciate that. I do have a question. We still don't have water flow.
Yes. That, actually, Dawn, would you like to give us an update on that? Yeah. This is very much on everybody's mind, including the project team and everybody else. Dawn can give you
And
an
my
update.
question is mostly, how will it be paid for?
Well, the bathroom and the plumbing for that bathroom is paid for out of that initial contract. The replacement for the water main's already been paid for out of unanticipated needs, and now we need to replace the rest of the indoor plumbing, which is going to come out of anticipated needs. And we have a couple estimates. The two I have right now are 15 or 21,000, I think. And we have another plumber working on that. So we have the money. It's in unanticipated need, and that's where it's going to come from. And that should solve the problem finally.
It's been very much on everybody's minds. Okay. No.
Mr. President, I don't know if you mentioned it at the beginning, but after last week's coffee hour, the project team did revisit what was being called a stage. And now we've known that we're not supposed to call it a stage because it's not going to have curtains and wings and all that kind of stuff. So now it's just a raised platform. And we have reduced the size. We have changed the design, which isn't complete yet, but we've changed the design to now have a ramp instead of a lift. And I thought the people should know that before they vote.
Yes, yes. There were several issues about that. The lift was quite expensive. It also required that the stage be higher than perhaps a lot of people felt would be appropriate. And so the project team is very much looking at that. And as I say, the design is not finalized, but there's a lot of consideration for that. Yes, Lydia.
Yeah, and it just, she said it, excuse me, reduced it. Any idea to what it was reduced? You say it's not final, but
I think, we're still, the final design is not done, but we're talking about more like 2 feet instead of 32 or 36.
sounds a lot better to make
Yes.
some of us happier.
Yes, yes. Okay. I think we are parliamentarian. How do we, absent any further discussion, I call for the vote. Okay, and please hold your cards and proxy cards up so that we can get a final count. We'd like a count. To approve the modified language. Huh?
So you can put your hands down. Thank you.
I call for nay votes. Are there any nay votes?
Nay votes.
Seeing none, I would assume that this is now passed. I'm sorry? Good question. She's going to go and find out. Nay votes, right. If we have nay vote, then I guess we probably need to count.
Yeah.
We have the Zoom votes. The measure is passed. Thank you so much, everybody. There's a motion to end the meeting. Do we have a second? Meeting's adjourned.
Aye, thank you.
Please pass your green and white cards back.